The Sunrise Interview is sponsored by Elk Valley Casino, Crescent City.
Hey, welcome back. Now joining us this morning is Tammy Ryan and Libby Gill with the Women's Leadership Connection. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
So we have a big event to talk about, but if someone hasn't heard about the Women's Leadership Connection, how would you describe it to them?
Oh, it is a long-standing conference. It sells out every year. The Women's Leadership Connection was formerly called Women's Leadership Conference because it was a one-year conference. It's to help women grow and advance in their careers. Wherever they are, whatever career stage, we have people from students to retirees that just want to give back to other women. And it's all day, all kinds of workshops and keynotes.
Amazing. So you have a conference coming up next week. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we start with a kickoff reception on May 1st, the night before, and that's just a fun, let's get acquainted, get to know other women. And the next day, we start first thing in the morning with an opening keynote. Then we've got workshops, interactive workshops, breakout sessions in the morning and the afternoon, a luncheon panel with women leaders throughout the Valley, really senior power women that have done so much, including your own Patsy Smullen, who's going to be on our panel. And then we close with a keynote, closing keynote. Lots of information, lots of takeaways for people to take back to work with them.
Yeah, and for you ladies, what roles do both of you play for the conference?
I'm the conference chair, so I handled all the content and put it all together. We packed it full of content by adding 2 more sessions that people can actually go to. And then we actually have the panel, which is a new concept.
Yeah, tell us about those new additions you guys have coming up here.
It's so cool because we've got this panel that's going to be during the lunchtime. But in addition to that, once we decided this is going to be a year-round organization, we built on what we call our fairy godmothers who came before us and really built this organization. We've added a 6-month mentorship program where we pair mentee and mentors. We have a speaker training course for people that just want to be better speakers, more articulate. Doesn't mean they have to be professionals, just if they want to be better communicators. We have workshops year-round, so we've turned it into a year-round organization to support women in their careers.
Amazing. And how do you notice this develops women in the Rogue Valley here?
It has really enhanced, well, it's enhanced my life, so I can imagine it's enhanced everybody's life that has actually come and joined us and participated in all of these conference and programs. The mentorship program has been skyrocketing, and we've had a number of people really enhance and go to the next step in their careers. It's fabulous.
Wow. It's been really a terrific experience for all of us on the board who are all volunteers, and we've got great sponsors throughout the Valley. We've got KOBI and Patsy's joining us, and we've got Lithia and Harry and David. We couldn't do the conference without
them.
This year we've got more sponsors than ever, which is really exciting. People are really jumping in to help out. They see the need.
It's so cool to see how the community is coming out to support you guys.
Yes, absolutely.
And how do you notice this bolsters women in male-dominated fields? You were talking about that earlier with me.
Yeah, interestingly enough, some of the panelists are CFOs and COOs of major companies within the Rogue Valley. It's amazing. We really want to enhance and equalize and sort of balance out the whole male-dominated, if you will, world by enhancing and growing our women leaders.
Absolutely. So you're adding some new sessions and some luncheons. So tell me about what the content of those is going to be for you guys.
We've got someone teaching you how to communicate like a boss. We've got another speaker, and these are all Valley women. They're all professionals right here. Another one is teaching women about confidence. We were talking about that earlier, about having that confident energy. We've got people giving leadership development skills.
Financial, women in finances, how to handle your finances.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a big one that women asked us for. They wanted to learn about, wherever they are on their path. What do I need to do now, from starting college plans for my kids or retirement or just saving or getting rid of debt? And we've got somebody who's a psychologist and a wealth expert who's going to walk people through that plan.
And it's so much to think about. So to have other women supporting you and walking you through that is so huge. So what do you hope people take away from this conference, and what do you take away from it yourselves?
You know what's so interesting is we decided this year, based on feedback we got, that we would do a follow-up workshop, as we say, to turn your takeaways into triumphs. So we have 2 workshops 2 weeks after the conference so that people can sign up and actually take what they learned and figure out, what do I do with this? Because most people go to conferences and write their notes and stick them on a shelf, but we don't want people to do that. We want them to actually turn that into action.
Amazing.
It's also a great way to network. That's one of the biggest takeaways, I think, that I want women to meet other people, build their careers, build their network system and their community. It's also wonderful for me to be able to give back to the community.
Yeah, that's the best part.
You guys, thank you so much for sharing this community with us this morning. I really appreciate it.
To sign up, we only have a few seats left, but you can still sign up.
Well, there we go. As they said, thank you so much for you guys joining us this morning. The Women's Leadership Connection presents the Women's Leadership Conference all day Friday, May 2nd, with a reception on Thursday evening. Doors will open at 7:30 a.m. Friday, with the conference running from 8:30 till 5 p.m. Lunch will be provided. And this year's theme is Level Up, focusing on helping you determine how to get to your next stage on your personal and professional life. For more information and to reserve your spot, visit womensleadership.co. You guys, thank you so much again for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Of course,
Appreciate
we'll be
it.
right back.